because I ended up moving with him in his mom's house, and he kept hitting me, and so I had to leave. I went to a shelter for when you get abused, one of them type of shelters.
Domestic violence.
Yeah, thank you. Domestic violence. And then I ended up going back to him because I just was the type of person that I didn't want to start over. I didn't want to meet new people. And I kept carrying that trait. But see, one thing about it is when you have been in a situation where you've been abused, like you've been in toxic relationships and things like that, you definitely need deliverance, and you definitely need to heal, because spirits attract each other. So I used to wonder why I kept on being in these bad relationships.
AD, I don't mean to cut you off. Tell them about the
I'm getting to it.
Oh, okay, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I'm getting to it.
Okay.
But I have to explain this so I can get to that.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
go ahead.
I gotta share. You want me to get to what you feel is the juicy part, but okay. So it was just like different people that I had got involved in, and spirits, and when you're involved with people that do certain things, it can cause you to do other things. Okay, so I'm trying to explain that. Explain that I was abused, sexually abused, and have a father figure. And I did accept Christ when I was 9, but I wasn't really like, I was into it, but not that deep when I was like 9. And then when I lived with my grandparents, they basically sent me to church. We didn't have fellowship, right? But I basically just was going to church and learning from church and then going home. So I basically had the street, and then I had the church. And okay, so I'm gonna get to that part, but I had to explain. Okay. When I went home, I ended up working. It was still like the same situations that I was in. It was just roller coaster. Okay, so and when I was like 26, 27, I was in this apartment building, and I had a friend, and she was a dancer, and she made money dancing. And I thought that was something that I would like to do. I was just looking at, I can make money, okay? So I went to the place where she worked at and tried out. And they told me that I was too, I wasn't fit. You know, I weighed too much. Like, I was overweight. I didn't, so I saw an ad in the paper for dancers, and I answered the ad. Now I'm getting to the part that you want. Okay, so I answered the ad, and it was for dancers, right? I went to the place, and it was just kind of weird. It was for somebody's house, and what she said was, basically, you get these calls, and you go on appointments, okay? So that's what I did. I went on these calls, one of these appointments. Nobody went with me. Nobody really explained that it was an escort service to me. I really thought that it was just basically dancing. Now, this is when I first started doing it. This is when I first started doing it. Okay, so I would dance for the people. And I ended up quitting. Okay, I quit. And then I had needed money again. I had a job, but I needed more money. So I went back, and it was the same thing as before when I would go on these appointments. Okay, the owner, she had me go on an appointment with another girl. When I went on that appointment with that other girl, she was having sex with a guy. Okay, so that's when the light bulb went off of my head because I wasn't going around telling people what I was doing. I wasn't telling my family. I wasn't telling my friends what I was doing. I just was doing what I was doing. Okay, so that's when I knew what I was involved in. And that's when things changed.